evening, everybody. I've decided to practice inside today because yesterday a mosquito bit me on the inside of my thigh and did not feel very nice. Because I'm practicing in my little brother's room, I'm going to be setting a timer right now. Yeah. So, F series, probably major scale, scale in thirds, minors, and if we get farther than that, we get farther than that. If I recall, though, I kind of breezed through them all yesterday. But still worth being as clean as possible. Let's try. Okay. I'm also sitting down today, which is very abnormal. It's a spinny chair, so I won't be moving as much. Yeah, I said this yesterday, but this series is pretty simple for me. I actually prefer this one to the other one, which is weird. I don't know why. Breezing right through. We're at 104 right now. Ian's falling asleep. Weird. Also, I found when recording a long time ago that the ceiling fan makes it sound worse. So it is an unair conditioned room in here. No fan. I also forgot to bring my water in here. Oh wait. No, I didn't. It's right here. But yeah, yeah. Hot. But at least there's no bugs. Fantastic. Let's see if I can twist this a little bit, if that helps. It would be really cool if all of the notes came out the way I wanted them to, wouldn't it? Yeah. scale, ladies and gentlemen. Now time for the fun one. B flat. No. Gracious. I thought there was an air conditioner in here. It's just hot. Or a vent, anyway. I walked into my little brother's room to see that his ceiling fan wasn't even spinning. We live in Florida. The ceiling fan should be on the highest setting at all times. All times. Like that. Oh. Usually I'd be a little bit more talkative, but I feel like because I'm timing myself because I don't want to take up too long in this room, but it feels like I should be talking more. I don't have anything to talk about though. I found out yesterday I can eat an entire normal sized box of cereal. Wasn't happy about that, but at the same time it was Honey Bunches of Oats vanilla, so it was good. I don't know. That's something, I guess. Let's go up. Why not? Not gonna take this quite as far as I did the majors go because I can practice this more. In case you're curious what time it is 7:11 here. I did not plan that, it just is. So, I mean, the sun's about to go down, about an hour. And, yeah. I feel like there's something I should be saying. Okay. I should be telling you. Can't remember what though. This isn't a bit. I feel like there is. I think if I practice tomorrow, which I should, that'll be a whole week of practicing. Oh, I was gonna check my YouTube analytics. That was it. Yeah, let's do that real quick. So, yeah, this is no joke. You get to see the inside of me, your favorite content creator. Yeah, alright, so checking in on the videos we got. YouTube Studio is kind of stupid. So, it is kind of funny. Because sometimes these videos do really well, and then sometimes they just don't. So, yesterday, so I can only, for whatever reason, view a certain amount of videos at a time. But we have, so the setup video, the introduction video, the 0, it has 44 views. Pretty good. The first official video has 31, then 48, and then it drops off at 2. I have 2 views on day 3, and 4 on day 4. It's kind of fun. It's very interesting what this is like. But I mean, numbers don't lie, folks. Getting some views, that's for sure. Let me see. If you've been curious about how YouTube works, I'm not entirely sure, but you have to have these guidelines in order to make money. I have nothing close at the moment, but you need 500 subscribers, which is more than 10 times what I have, and you need 3,000 public watch hours in the last year, which is a lot. It's a lot. But I have 29, which is just a little under 1% of that, which is fun. I'm not, like, this isn't a call to action or anything. I just thought it was kind of nice that I have views. So I'm not gonna be greedy or nothing, but it would be cool if y'all watched all of them over and over and over again. Do what y'all want. I don't really care. But it would be awesome if I got a check in the mail being like, oh, this is YouTube. You made Tree Viddy, you know, something silly like that. It'd be cool. Yeah. It's so hot hearing this thing for a second. Oh, dude. How does he live in a room like this? Goodness gracious. Fan is never, he doesn't even have his tiny fan on. What the heck? I can't turn the fan on right now. That's bad. It'll be like this for the next 40 minutes. Alright, back to the grind. Scale in thirds. Yep. Yeah. So, saxophone's fun, if y'all couldn't tell. I'm gonna get a new water bottle soon. That's all I have, Disney. Though I can guarantee you it's hotter outside. Check that temperature, just for the heck of it, I guess. It is currently 87 degrees outside. I'm not outside, but I'm inside, and it sure feels like 87 in here. It doesn't, it feels like 80. But either way, sweating anyway. One of these days we're gonna have to do a listening day. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that because copyright, but we might do one. Yeah, I could just give you my playlists and stuff. Find which ones aren't copyright. I could do that. Fun fact, the minor scale here would be concert C, which means that if we play the minor scale, the relative minor scale, we'd be playing what some instruments would kind of, more or less, be their home key, like bassoon, flute, all of low brass reeds in C, for the most part. I think some tubas reed differently, and maybe trombone, but the only brass instrument that definitely reads in any other key than C is baritone, and it's usually when they're reading in treble clef rather than in bass clef. I don't know why they do that, but it's cool. So there's that. Yeah, pretty interesting. For me, it would be the D scale, which we'll get to 3 series from now. You gotta go through G first, then B flat, and then we get to D. So, and then, but that is the C. And this F scale that I've been playing is the relative major to C minor. So. Oh, I'm doing a scale third, aren't I? Yep. What? I we're just gonna go up again. Dude. I'm wearing like the thickest cotton shirt I have. Why did I wear this? The back of my neck is already sweating. It's bad. And we're just gonna go to 100 for this one because this one's the hardest one of them all. I think I'm gonna have a day where I just do all of the scales in thirds. Like all of the major scale in thirds, so like C, F, blah 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 blah. Just all 12 of them. That'll probably be after I do the whole series. Series of series. I don't know. Not Siri. My phone heard all of that and thought I said Siri. Alright. So now you're gonna learn a fun little trick that I do. There's just one little bit that's messing up. You get the idea. This one I turn up a lot faster at a time because it doesn't need that much work. Look at that, we're born that way. I'll be right back. Maybe a bottle of water. Turn this off. I'll be right back. Where are the dogs? Is this not working? Is this the same movie? What is it? Oh, Riri!
Let me go back.
Sorry, I had to scare my dog. Yeah, that was me going outside scared. So I had to go get a bottle of water, and then Clay, my little brother with the dogs, and Brid came around, and she got to where she could see this action. She spun around. They don't like this thing at all. If you hear the dog barking, that's what that is. That's my little corgi who hates saxophones. It's a shame, because that's pretty much all I play. I do play like the tiniest amount of clarinet, and that flute video was just essentially for a grade. But I play the saxophone. That's what I play. Oh, should probably turn on my metronome. I don't know what 100 beats a minute sounds like. There we go. I was about right. No, I wasn't. I wasn't even close. We're gonna go with that. I'm doing the minor scale now. Yeah, we're gonna do the minor scale now. This really fun minor scale. Woohoo! Okay, hang Quit! we go. Sorry, that was my little annoying brother beating on the door for whatever reason. I don't know what. Or the wall. Or something. I don't know what he was beating on. I think it's the door. But it's not a real thick door. It would have been louder than that. He's also kind of weak. It might have just been the door. I love messing up. It's really fun. One of these days, when I get some actual video editing skills, I'm gonna put a little counter at the bottom of the screen that tells you how many times I mess up. Just for the heck of it. I think it'd be really funny. I'm sure it hit probably triple digits at some point. There we go. That's more like it. I was going for Flight of the Valkyries, but I didn't really know where to go with that. Anyway. Now that we're on day 5, I think y'all might be understanding why I don't practice. I hate it. I hate practice. That's more like it. You know, the other day I was talking about how much my dogs hate the saxophone. I have a corgi and I have a chocolate Labrador, and the corgi just hates the saxophone. No matter what you do, she'll run away from it. You can sit it on the floor and she will walk a 10-foot radius around it. She won't walk to it though. My chocolate lab, on the other hand, I actually managed to come up and sniff it and then run away. So, but I wasn't playing it at the time. I just had it. I just set it on the floor. So they don't like the saxophone very much. I don't have any way to acclimate them to it. I don't know much about dogs or conditioning. I even took a psychology class. I still don't understand how that works. That was like half the reason I went to practice outside. Was because I didn't want my corgi to bark and wake up everybody in the house. Because they can't hear it as well outside. They can hear it, but it's so far away they don't seem to care. So when it's in the same house or close to them, they'll start barking. It's awful. I'm surprised they haven't yet. Stuck under the pad before I closed it. We're going to stop at 100 because I still got to practice the melodic minor scale, but I'd probably go to 108 with that because it's still worth knowing. Definitely. Actually, still worth knowing. Makes it seem like it's kind of useless. It's actually very useful. I've seen videos where people tell you to improvise in jazz with the harmonic minor scale. I think it's cool, but I wouldn't do it. Not because I don't like it or something, but it's just, first off, I can barely improvise with something as easy as the blues scale, so. It's just shadow, yeah. I thought it was a marker or something. Which would surprise me because I actually do. In my stocking job, I have three things I do. One, easy, stocking the shelves. That's the primary thing. And when you stock shelves, or at least you used to have to do this, they stopped doing this because they changed managers. But if you have a box with like 5 or more items in it, you have to write the code. I think it's the LPC, UPC, something like that, something PC. And it's a 6-digit code. You have to write that down and then the amount in the box. And sometimes I would accidentally hit myself in the chest, or I have a pair of shorts with a marker stained on it. So I was thinking that maybe I did that there, but that was just a shadow. So I draw on myself with markers all the time. Oh. There we go. That's more like it. That one's not even hard because it's technically difficult. It's just like it's a brain teaser scale. It's weird. There we go. That's more like it. I apologize for them yelling. They're morons. Both of them. Don't tell them I said that. It's very mean. It's very mean of me to call them morons. But you can hear them. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. I should be nice. Something's stuck in my teeth. It's still in there. Okay, so I guess I should explain. I got my wisdom teeth removed about a month ago now, and when you're recovering from it, it kind of sucks. But after a while, the swelling goes down and everything's fine. Once you've recovered, you notice there's little holes in the side of your mouth where your teeth used to be. Well, more often than not, food gets stuck in the holes, and if they get stuck in the holes too long, you'll get infections. But even less long than that, your jaw will start to hurt. Which is why every time I feel something in there, I get worried. Because I don't like my jaw hurting. It sucks. I'm gonna cut it there just for the heck of it because I'm tired of practicing, and I'm also realizing that they're getting louder and louder and more rambunctious out there. So I'm gonna stop because there's really not a whole lot of point in going on. I can continue practicing the melodic minor scale, but honestly, I'm just getting frustrated. So when I get frustrated, I just stop. I don't need to practice if I'm getting frustrated because otherwise I don't make any progress. So thank y'all for joining me today on I think it's day 5 now, because really it's day 6, but we called the first day day 0 so I could teach y'all what it's like to do a practice. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do well, no, I can't do morning. I'm not gonna do morning tomorrow either because I'm going to the gym, but I'm going to do morning on Saturday. Actually, well, no, that's probably a bad idea too. I'm gonna do a morning probably Saturday or Sunday. It'd be for y'all Sunday, and then I'm gonna do a morning on Monday, and we'll go from there. So thank y'all for sticking with me for the hour. If you're one of the 4 people that watched my last video, thank you. If you're one of the 2 people that watched the video before that, thank you. I'm gonna go do something, I'm sure. Waiting on mom and dad to get home to make dinner. I don't know what they're making yet, but they're out at a property that we've been trying to make livable for a few months now. So yeah, this is a temporary house as far as we're concerned. We're living on someone offered to let us live on their property until we could figure out our property. And that's where we're currently living. I'm not gonna give any more details than that, but at some point in the, I'm gonna say the distant future, but not in a sense that like we're never gonna get the work done. It just takes a lot of work. At some point in the future, we're going to be over there instead of here, and we're gonna live there, and the videos will look a little bit different. I don't know if that'll happen before I move or after I move back to college, but regardless, I'm giving a heads up because if the series managed to continue that long, it's gonna look a little weird. So yeah, other than that, thank y'all. I'm still gonna be doing tenor for a while. If y'all like my tenor sound, it would seem that y'all are gonna be catered to for a little while. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably do the pentatonic scale, whole tone scale, and then a couple of the triads, or all the triads. Yeah, so thank you. See you tomorrow.